May mga family stories na madaling sabihing kwento-kwento lang. Pero after what our sender experience, may mga bagay na ang hirap ng i-deny. This story is sort of a continuation from the last story submitted by Belle. You don't have to be able to appreciate the next story. But if you haven't seen it, please go and watch Lola's House Part 1. This story happened in the same house, with Belle's lola, mom, tito, and tita. One day, nasa living room si Belle. Yung tito and tita niya lang raw ang kasama niya sa bahay that time because her mom was out for work. And yung lola niya raw was out for her regular checkup. Habang naglalaro siya around the living room, may nakita raw siya sa may window. It was her lola. Kumakaway sa kanya from the outside. So, sinabi niya agad sa tito and tita niya, andyan na si lola sa labas. Lumabas agad sila para pagbuksan yung lola niya. Pero pagtingin nila, walang tao. Bella insisted to her tito and tita na she did see her lola outside na kumakaway sa kanya. She was left confused. And little did she know that this was just the start of the weird occurrences that will happen relating to her lola. Years later, lumipat na sila ng mom niya to a different house. Matagal na raw kasing gusto ng mom niya na bumukod. Belle and her mom lived happily in their new house for a few years. Pero after a heated argument with her mom, pinalayas raw si Belle and she went straight to her lola's house to stay there for a while. Pagbalik niya, she described the immediate feeling as nostalgic. Pero at the same time, may something na unsettling about it. Regardless, she got settled in and decided to room with her lola. One night, natutulog si Belle beside her lola. Around 1 a.m., nagising siya kasi parang may narinig siyang bumukas ng pinto. Chinek niya if it was her lola. So, nilapit niya yung kamay niya sa lola niya beside her. She felt her there, so she went back to sleep. Then around 4 a.m., nagising siya ulit kasi kailangan niya mag-CR. Tahimik siyang bumangon. Nakita niya pa raw na tulog pa rin yung lola niya. So, lumabas siya ng room and went to the CR. Pero pagdating niya sa CR, bago pa niya mabuksan yung pinto, biglang lumabas yung lola niya from inside. Sabi ng lola niya, matutulog pa lang ako. Hindi naman unusual yon kasi night owl talaga yung lola niya. Madalas late natutulog. Pero doon nanlamig si Belle. Kasi sure siyang katabi niya yung lola niya kanina. And bago siya lumabas ng room, nakita niya pa rin itong natutulog sa kama. So kung yung lola niya was in the CR that whole time, sino yung katabi niya sa kwarto? The next day, may nangyari ulit. Naguhugas ng plato si Belle when she suddenly felt someone pass behind her. Yung feeling daw na may dumaan sa likod mo. At that time, yung tito and tita niya were not home. So ang alam niya, silang dalawa lang ng lola niya yung nasa bahay. Without looking back, sinabi niya, Lola, patapos na ako. Walang sumagot. So, tinawag niya ulit, Lola? Still nothing. Eventually, hinanap niya yung lola niya around the house. Then, narinig niya itong sumagot, pero galing sa labas. So, tinanong ni Belle, pumasok ka po ba? And sabi ng lola niya, hindi, ngayon lang. Doon mas lumakas yung feeling ni Belle na lahat ng weird things na nangyayari parang connected sa lola niya. After a few months, naging okay na ulit sila ng mom niya. So, umuwi na si Belle. Kinuwento niya sa mom niya lahat ng nangyari. Akala niya hindi siya paniniwalaan. Pero nagulat siya kasi naniwala agad yung mom niya. Because apparently, hindi lang si Belle ang nakaka-experience ng weird things around her lola. Yung mom niya and yung mga kapatid ng mom niya. Halos lahat daw sila may kanya-kanyang experiences. And doon sinabi ng mom niya yung matagal ng kwento sa family nila. May kambal daw yung lola ni Belle. Pero sadly, hindi ito nabuhay habang pinapanganak sila. And according sa family nila, yung nagpaparamdam daw whenever her lola is around might be her twin.